booties for black girl nerds.
Ti, I'm so excited to talk to you for a number of reasons. We're going to talk about this cool role and your continued transition into acting and music. So I wanted to touch upon a few of those topics with you. How are you? How are things treating you? How are you doing today? What's going on?
Cool. I'm good.
That's-
Every day above ground is a beautiful day.
I know that's right. This type of role, we've seen you in other acting roles, but with this one, there's lots of equipment and heavy artillery, tons of sand. What were the rigors like for this role and just the preparation to be doing all of that in sand compared to land? Because I don't think people will fully understand how difficult that is.
Yeah, I mean, man, to be honest with you, we prepared ourselves with, some forms of tactical training, weapons training, uh, but nothing could have prepared us for those extreme conditions that we went through. You know what I mean? I think that that was a unique experience, and I'm happy we got a chance to enjoy that together.
Seeing you and Mila on screen together was pretty cool. Mila has kind of established herself as in these action roles, and we've seen her do these types of roles before. Is this
Right.
a likely transition for you as well? Because we've seen you in Ant-Man and Takers had its rigors, and Cutthroat City had different aspects to it. Is this Ti, the birth of Ti, the action hero?
Nah, man, I don't have no intention of being no action hero. I just want to evolve as an artist and tell stories that are relevant to the culture and the generation. You know what I mean? And if that takes me into action, great. Romantic comedy, drama. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever that is, fine. Um, this was a phenomenal opportunity because I remember playing Resident Evil, the game, before the movie, before the film actually came out, and the same team that did those Resident Evil films was the team that was doing this film. Paul from Paul, the director Paul Anderson to Mila, even down to the visual effects guys. You know what I'm saying? Like it was the same team. So I was excited to work with that team because I was a fan of that franchise,
With
and then
that,
it helped make it good, and everybody else was there. So I said, yeah, we got to do it.
to piggyback on that, as an artist and a creator, I think of a time when the soundtracks kind of set the tones for the film, or sometimes the soundtracks would be even more popular than the films, like Bad Boys and movies like that. When you participate in these type of projects, how does that stoke your creativity as a musical artist? Because I'm imagining the type of sounds that you could have created that would have accompanied this well.
Um, I mean, man, music is the soundtrack to our lives. All of our experiences are somewhat in some way associated with music. So, of course, music could play a big part in any set of circumstances. These are no different. You know what I mean? I'm not familiar with what songs are associated with the film, so I don't want to speak out of turn. But you know what I mean? Of course, music could play a big part.
Mhm. When you go on stage as a rapper and a performer, you have this whatever you do before you go out to center yourself and get ready to perform. Do you have a similar process for doing that when you're stepping on set and you're getting ready to perform in that capacity? Is it a similar type of process for you as an artist?
Well, no, the process is astronomically different. I think in music, it's kind of that process it's been replicated so many times. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I've done it so much that I don't really have a thing that I do before I go on stage for real. You know what I'm saying? I don't really have a ritual, right? Back like the way I do as an actor. I kind of have to prepare myself for whatever that moment is.
Mhm.
I kind of have to. It is a process of understanding the dialogue and different ways to deliver the dialogue. You know what I'm saying? And then applying whatever ad libs or whatever I think I want to add from my interpretation of the character's experience. So
Mhm.
it's astronomically different, night and day, but I love them both.
How has moving into acting helped you continue to evolve as an artist and a man overall?
I mean, it's a commitment. You know what I'm saying? Every time you commit to a character, you commit to this character's experiences, you commit to this particular script. You know what I mean? And you got to stick to that.
When you thought about Link and how you were going to embody him and bring him to life, what were your early thoughts about him as you read the lines and thought about the flavor that you wanted to bring in with him?
Well, to be honest, man, I thought more about his relationship with the rest of the guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, what did he mean to them? You know, how did they look at him? You know what I'm saying? Was he a good teammate, or was was he detested by the rest of the people around him? That let me know if he's a someone held in high regard, then he has a certain esteem about himself. You know what I mean? Who is he loyal to? Who has he known the longest? He's known Mila's character the longest. Okay, so that's gonna be everybody else is kind of like I'm getting to know them, but they on my team, so they're my responsibility kind of thing. So I think it was more understanding those elements allowed me to kind of tap into the character.
The elements of the film are outstanding. It's really crazy when you see it all together. Have you seen any of the big action sequences from the film, and how do you react when you see yourself the first time and see all the bells and whistles that are going on around you?
I ain't seen it. I haven't seen it. No, I haven't seen it. I had an opportunity to see it, but I was so busy doing some other stuff, and that kind of the window closed, and I wasn't able to make it. But I mean, I can't. I think I probably want to see it in a theater, as dangerous and taboo as that may sound right now. I think I might want to go to a theater and see
There's this guy in it who plays Link. He's pretty good. You should check him out.
it. I
I
will
think
see.
you'll enjoy him.
I will see.
No, I think there is an opportunity. There's some theaters that are doing screen. You could do like a screening with your friends. I think one of the
Okay,
things chains has, you can rent out a theater. So there's ways, not too taboo.
that'll be dope.
Mhm. The other guys that are surrounding you, you guys seem to have a really cool chemistry and how
Right.
you all moved and operated and worked alongside with Mila. How was it with working along with those guys and creating that real camaraderie? It really came across like you guys had known each other a long time.
Man, everybody was really cool. We really spent most of our days together. We were in the middle of nowhere, and the only people that we knew were each other. You know what I'm saying? So, of course, we did develop a certain level of a camaraderie amongst ourselves. Josh and Diego, Jen, Megan. You know what I mean? Even Tony Jaa and Mila, like you know what I mean, like that. For a while, we were, dare I say, stuck together. And it kind of, it felt like a mission. And, I think all that it comes across on screen.
Having these opportunities to be on these film shoots where you're completely isolated and you
Mm,
only have the cast and the crew around you, has that
right.
stoked any ideas of maybe Ti the director, or taking on that type of a role?
I mean, yeah, I think that's my, that's my evolution, and should my evolution take me. I'm a storyteller by nature, so I think that could take me into music, that could take me into writing, producing, directing, acting. You know what I mean? I just want to make sure that the stories are told, because that's what's going to challenge everyone's perspectives, and the way we evolve, as a culture, is by challenging one another's perspective, by thinking the same way and doing the same things. We never go anywhere, we never make it anywhere. So I think storytelling is a way to challenge one another's perspectives and offer a different way to view things.
Absolutely. Thank you, Mr. Harris, for your time. I appreciate it. I enjoyed your performance. Have a terrific day.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Better shake your booties for black girl nerves. Better shake your booties for black girl nerves.